Welcome to part 5 of the basic web template tutorial series. Now, we have our basic structure. We did the slider, the navigational bar, the logo, and now we're on to the content. But before that, I think we should spice up the banner area up here. So you're going to want to maybe download some brushes. Actually, you can even download this specific brush set, which is called 378 Abstract Brushes by Paul W. And you can see the name right here. If you just Google that, you could probably find this set. Okay, unfortunately, we just crashed. So let's just pick up where we left off. Okay, so we were picking one of these. I forgot which one I went with, so let's just pick a new one. Something like this, possibly. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay. Oh, make sure you have a new layer. Oh, I guess this is kind of like a splatter brush. So we're gonna have to go with something, or we could change the settings, but let's just go with something different. Maybe a simple circle like, oh, let's see, this is a splatter again. Yeah, let's just use something else. And what about these ones up here? Yeah, see, this is a normal one. Okay. Now, whatever brush you're gonna use, just kind of use your imagination. So, why don't we just... Alright, we'll just do it like that. And lower the opacity a little bit. Okay. Then you can add like a search bar or maybe a quote, or actually let's just add a short quote right here. This is really what we do in our free time. Okay. So try making the font smaller, maybe 12. And then if you have sometimes when you change the font settings up here, it stays that way. So you want to make that normal. Okay, like this. Then maybe make this a darker or a lighter color, a lighter gray. Okay, see, I think that looks pretty good. So we'll just go with that. Okay. And you want to make sure keep your stuff, your layers organized. It makes it a lot easier to go through them. Even you want to go in more detail in naming the individual layers, like how it says layer 11 right here. You know. Okay, so let's go on to the content. Now you want to make a new group. Now we'll name this content. Okay. Now we're gonna do something pretty basic with the content. Let's just do a 2-column text. So press Control R for your rulers. Okay, and then kind of center it. You can even go through and measure, like see exactly how much each column is so they're even, but we're not going to do that. Okay, I hate math, honestly, I hate it. But okay, so now we need some filter text. And so open up your web browser here and go to lipsum.com. Now this is filter text. This is where everyone usually gets filter text from, if you didn't know that. So go ahead and grab yourself a paragraph. And oh, getting mixed up a little bit. Okay, now just go ahead and paste your paragraph into a new text file with the text tool. Now we're going to go ahead and set this at a gray. Okay, maybe a little bit darker. Okay. Now you could play around with the font details as far as like maybe we want to set it to none. So we'll just do that for this part, for this tutorial. Okay. Now maybe what I usually like to do is space out the space between like individual lines in your text. So you can do that by clicking this little tab right here that we clicked to earlier and just setting this to maybe 30. See, that's pretty good. So we're just gonna keep 30. Play around with it, you know, try and get a perfect match, so to speak. And I like to align my paragraphs like kind of perfectly. I think it makes the design look a little bit better. So, let's kind of make the letters better. Okay. Okay. Now erase what you have left. Okay. Oh, see, I'm kind of taking the long route here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, what I usually do is to spice up paragraphs like this, I would add a number between like space out the first two lines like a good amount, okay, and even out your end right here that you spaced out. Okay, now go ahead and put a 1, make the font a little bit bigger up here, and let's leave it at smooth for our heading here, and maybe make the font color a little bit darker. Okay, let's get a little bit bigger here, a little more. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So let's maybe lower it a little bit. Okay. Now go ahead and make a new group and put your 2 text files in there. Now let's content 1, duplicate group, content 2. Okay. Let's move our line out of the way here. And when you're moving text like this, you can hold shift to keep it steady. Okay, makes it a lot easier to move it. So let's just put a number 2 over here. Okay, and then maybe move it over a little bit. Okay, a little more. Try to make it even as the same distance as this one. Maybe pull this one a little closer. Okay. So that looks pretty good so far, I think. Alright. And then right here you could put a contact form maybe. This time we're going to keep it basic. Okay. So actually let's just move over to the next video. I'm going to end this one. I don't know exactly how much time I can upload videos on YouTube for. So just go on to the next video and we'll finish up this template. Remember to leave comments and subscribe if you guys have any ideas or any tips, anything like that. Just, you know, say it. All right.